Alright, alright. Just make sure everybody can hear me. I reckon I'll start with a couple of these. Should I start with that? You know what? I'll start with Hubby Tricks. Let's do it. Of course. Oh, Willy grind. Dang. I can't really look back 50-50. I mean, front 50-50. There we go. There we back 5-0. Ooh, what? Screwed that up. It's supposed to be front shove out. Dang. I want to clean her back tail. Die. Mine. Come on, come on. What? That was pretty crazy how alright. I want a clown. Let me get a clown. Dang. Man. It's not. Darn you. Whoa, I did not mean 3 shove out. Are you kidding me? I made it all the way to where I wanted to and how I wanted to, and I couldn't just shove out. There we go. Yeah, I was like, I ain't gonna happen. I know I'm about to fall because how close I am to the hubba. Why do I keep turning like that? Why? Make no sense. Dang. Wasn't even supposed to happen. I wasn't even hill flipping out. Why does it keep late healing? I did that the wrong way. Huh. Fakey hill. You know what? I kinda wanna skate a set now. Dang. I was like, no, that wasn't a salad. I knew it had to be too good to be true. Of course. Why do you keep backflipping? Why do you keep backflipping? I can't get out of a front tail. I mean, I can't get out of a lip. And I screwed up. You got to be kidding me. So I gotta pop out. I gotta pop out. First I gotta spin the right way. I didn't like that. I liked the front feeble. I didn't like how it was trying to, like a weird reverse ghetto bird. I took the last step. Dang. Yeah, it's about to be bad. That's pretty cool laser flip. I don't know why, but I'm like, That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I want to blunt it. I want to blunt it. Not blunt the board, just blunt. I meant to go reg, not fakey. Dive. Can I blunt the regular rail or the middle rail? Should I? How do I say? Dive. Bigfoot blunt. That's pretty cool. What was that? Huh. 540 laser heel. What? What? How did I catch that? That was insane. How did I do that? I still somewhat ticked the last step too. But how did I do that? Okay. What was I just looking at? Oh, right here. Alright, yeah. I might do a little bit cleaner looking nollie flip. That looks a little bit better. A little bit better. I don't know if I did this one yet, but I'm gonna do it again. What I'm trying to do is switch him hill yet. See if I can do it cleaner. Switch hill. I was just I say, yeah. I actually really enjoyed that. Where's that piece at again? I knew it. That was too far out of whack. That was too far out of whack. Alright, why is he glitching out like that? Back till he did fine. There we go. I'm gonna get a rig. I don't know if I've done this one yet. I'm gonna do a little cleaner one day. I knew it. I knew that one was gonna work. I wonder. Fuck this. No, that would have been board slide. Hold on, I want to get to blunt and then like just kick flip the fakie. Never got the blunt. Never got the blunt. Of course. Why? Not bigger flip out. I just wanted the big flip out of it. It's either big spin or bigger flip, and I just want a big flip. That's all I want. It's big flip to fakie. Whoa, big flip. And that was one way out of whack. Just to let you know, Jester, I am live.
I already know. I was on YouTube. That's why I sent this.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Whatever. All right.
I was thinking about going live myself, but it's like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Just chime in on him. Well, that you were doing a skateboard game. Have you? Oh my God! High on Life is now PlayStation 4.
What? What were you saying?
The High on Life game is now on PlayStation 4.
I don't know what High on Life is.
Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
And
Can you hear yourself? Can you hear yourself on my stream?
I don't have the stream on. I saw that you were live. I went into your stream for a little bit. So the reason that you're being able to hear me is that the headset that you have connected to the computer is now you connected to me. The bigger problem that you're going to want to know is if your stream can hear you. Because if they can't, that means that you do not have the settings for your
Hey, that taxi's illegal. I don't have no license. I just want it to big flip out. That's all I want. Just big flip out.
Currently, what are you doing?
Huh? What? Currently, what am I doing?
Yeah, on the stream. See
Uh,
how far the delay is.
okay. Currently, what I'm doing right now is I'm kicking up to the ledge. I'm eyeing up. I'm backtailing. A weird backtell, but I'm backtailing. I just kickflipped to fake it.
Did you just do a front side forwards? Yeah. You just did an ollie to a really weird side turn.
Yeah, yeah. It's called a backtell in the skater world. Well, the game is calling that one. The game's calling a whatever the weird name that is because I didn't grind into it right. But the other one I just did was backtell. And also, I set a timer every like 30 minutes to check the schedule on DoorDash, because I'm tired of having to wait for it to be like an emergency. So, where we go? There we go. I'm taking that one. I want that one. Hold on. Hold on. So there's not one. No, I want the Washington one.
There's actually a big delay on here. Cause you're like the what you just told me that you just did, just popped up on my screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got a big delay. But the good thing is, I don't think people can hear me talking on you.
How's that a good
They can hear
thing?
you talking. Huh?
How's that a good thing?
I don't know.
I like when people I'm talking to can be heard on my stream. So that way I won't sound like I'm crazy.
I was meaning more of the fact that you've not been taken away from your like your voice. So instead, like, I'm fine with people hearing me, and if they can't hear me, kudos, sweet. But I don't have a headset hooked to my computer, so I have a natural speaker that comes from my computer, which is not 100% strength. So even putting it and blasting it as loud as I did, I still could barely hear you. And it's not that your mic is low. It's not that your mic sucks or anything. It's literally, this is an old computer with an old microphone. So when I had the headset always set up here, I could hear perfectly fine.
So what you're telling me is my headset sucks. Is that what it is? Is that how you feel?
Oh my god, get the over yourself.
Oh, and Frankie, what I've also been doing is like this game. It don't have like no. Is that a nose blunt? Is that a nose blunt? That was a nose blunt, and that was the wackiest landing I've ever done. But I'm also brainstorming. I keep catching myself brainstorming about, cause you know I just got my license for.
Sorry, Trey.
Huh?
They are putting so many good games. Bethesda, the Xbox, Microsoft combined is allowing for an really old release game to come out.
What'd that be?
Quake? You
Huh?
remember Quake? Do you remember Quake?
Quake. Is that the shooting game?
Mm-hmm. The one that was like tore off, but it was.
That one was it was a Nintendo 64 game.
No, it was Xbox.
It was Xbox. I remember the screen. It was one of the first games that we got for Xbox.
It's up on PlayStation 4 for like $10. That makes me wonder if Quake 1 is up here. They had put in.
What game did we play? Was it Quake or Quake like?
It was one of the Quakes. I don't remember which one. I feel like it was one.
Because it was like an alien shooting game.
Yeah, that's what Quake 2 is as well. It's a part of that.
It might have been Quake 2. I remember. It had Can you find a like the cover of one on Google or something and send it to me?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm looking through the catalog. like, I have been off of my PlayStation for nearly 2 weeks just doing TikTok stuff. I've got like 73 followers and whatnot.
You gained 73, or you've got total 73?
Total.
I mean...
Double Dragons Gaiden? The Rise of the Dragons? I never played this. I feel like both me, you, and Seth played this game.
You know, that was a low-budget movie, but I love that movie.
That was a fucking great movie. I'm sorry, but I recently was on a live stream for a woman who, she's one of the people I follow. I follow her because she has great content when talking about Nightmare on Elm Street, and she talks about like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and stuff like that. But as I went on her live and I was talking to her, the biggest thing that even she's saying, so she's got to be somewhere around my age, if not a little bit older. A lot of kids that grew up in the 90s, a lot of people that grew up in the 90s/80s, early 2000s, are really getting tired. I mean, everyone is, though, to be honest. But a lot of people are getting tired of these big budget blowout movies that are said to, we're trying to break record sales and stuff like that. For instance, they completely made, and she kept referring to the DC universe, cinema universe for this, but it's a great example. As of recently, they did the biggest, dumbest fuck up that they could have.
You gotta love that.
Which was, they had a movie called Dracula in it, and they completed it. They had made it all the way. Tim Burton's Batman, the one that we know from back in the day, Batman 1 and Batman Returns.
Tim Burton's Batman. You're talking about Scarecrow off the Tom Holland Spider-Man. I can't think of his name. It's like Michael something.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, there you go. That name.
So, Michael Keaton came in and he didn't really originally want to come. He did not want to come back to Batman.
That dude's, he's up there in age now, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's still freaking rocking it. And he came back and he was like, okay, I'll come back. He came back and he was only back really to do Flash movie for Flashpoint and the Batwoman. And one of his agreements was that he would really more so do like a Batman Beyond thing, be behind the curtains, not really doing
Batman Beyond.
and Batman Beyond.
You know, I was a kid when watching that, but I did not know what was going on when I was a kid. I was just like, it's Batman. Who's this old man? And then when I got older, I was like, oh, that's Bruce Wayne teaching that young dude.
So what he wanted to do was more of a Batman thing. Have someone else's Batman and have himself be more like a mentor.
Yeah.
And that's quite understandable for him being in the age that he is, but they were going for him to be the Batman. He completely filmed a movie that they decided to, like, they put billions upon billions into this movie Batman. And they finished it. It was ready to air in theaters and they scrapped it so no one could ever watch it. I'm pretty sure they went out in public and said they destroyed it. Spent billions upon billions of dollars.
Is that due to, okay, so I looked up, and me and Seth talked about it a little bit. I looked up because Super Mario Bros. I've never watched it from start to finish. I just piece it, and like I've pieced it so much watching it with River that I've gotten like a good gist of it. And I'm like, man, I'm not gonna lie, for a kids movie, this is actually a really, really good movie. So I looked up, are they gonna make a number 2? And Google search said that they are planning on making a number 2. Hold on, my eyes are getting all watery for some reason. They've been burning like all day. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my eyes. Uh, anyway, me and Seth were talking, and I mentioned it to him what I found on Google, and I was like, Frank will probably know something. I didn't say anything. I was just thinking this. I was like, Frank will probably know something about it. He might have
About
said he might have said something about saying something to you about it. But
what I know?
uh, I was I'm gonna get to it. I was sitting there, and one night I was watching Super Mario Bros. And for the last time, I was like, man, this is a pretty good movie. Like, but I know there's more to Mario than you know. So I looked up, are they gonna make a number two? And a Google search popped up of Chris Pratt. So I clicked on it, and it said that Chris Pratt did say that they are that it's a definite yes, they are gonna make a Super Mario Bros. 2. But Hollywood right now is in a writer's strike, and he says
It's not just in a writer's strike.
he's
It's
he,
an actor strike and it's a writer's strike altogether.
okay. Well, Chris Pratt was like, he was like, it's a writer's strike, and yes, I want Super Mario Bros. 2, but I completely support the writer's strike. I'm like, what are they striking? So I ended up looking it up a little bit, but I didn't get too much into it.
Well, if you want to know, so the first strike that happened was the writer's strike. The writer's strike just recently happened because of the fact that when it comes to like TV, movies, stuff like that, back in the day you had it going on TV, and for every studio that bought said movie or whatnot, they were buying the rights from every individual. So think of that movie as its own. The best way to describe it would be its own dividend, which would
Say it again.
make it easier. It would make it a little bit easier for you to understand. It's like its own dividend. Everyone that has shares within that dividend has to get paid for every single time that movie aired.
You're talking about what you're talking about, Frankie? You're talking about a royalty.
Okay, so you knew where I was going with it. Everyone who makes it, everyone that makes it, big budget studios, the bigger high up people, they have the biggest majority piece of everything. Your actors maybe make 7 cents or 25 cents as a royalty to every time their appearance is on. Now that was when it was just regular TV. Now that we've gone into streaming service, here's the thing: streaming services don't have that same contract. They don't have that same guarantee. So with 2020 happening and
Hold on, repeat that. My mind was something. What doesn't have the same thing as
royalties, the royalties to a lot of TV and movies.
okay?
Where actors and writers can get paid for the royalties of being a part of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's on TV, that's on studios, that's on theaters, that's everywhere except for streaming services. Netflix.
So like Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that.
Every single one of them do not have that same contract. These organizations came up from the ground up and did not buy into that contract, so they could purchase. When they do a flat rate buy, when they buy their movies, they're doing a contract between the initial owner.
So when you buy a movie, if you buy a movie off of Vudu, that's it.
It's a flat rate. Every time you play, well, that's the thing. When it comes to DVD sales, it's the same thing. When you buy that DVD, the person, writers, actors, they get a royalty off of the purchases, but they also get royalties off the people playing and watching it on TV. They get royalties off of it being on networks, everything like that. But when it goes to a streaming service, they only get that flat lump sum. So someone buys it, and let's say they get $10. Overall, from everyone buying it, they get $10. That's it. They don't get any more money. Now that person gets to play and watch it forever long they want. They don't get the royalties only work if there's a way for them to actually get money from it. And writers and actors are getting mad that the big studio heads are still being able to make a lot of money these movies and the rights for these streaming services to air them on those streaming services, and they're not getting anything. So the bigger wigs, because they have the rights, they'll be like, okay, we want this much money. Well, the royalties only say that they only get a percentage out of that, so they already know if we head up high, they only get this little bit of percentage, and they're going to get that. They're just going to get a little chunk, maybe 25 cents, but we're going to get millions. So
it sounds like, you know what it sounds like, Frankie? So you know what they call America? There's another name for America. You know what they call it?
Land of the greedy?
No, they call it corporate America.
Oh, yeah.
Corporate America is just what you said, land of the greedy, is basically the same thing, but it's more sugar-coated. But corporate America is what you just explained.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. The first ones to go on strike are writers because of the fact that they're not getting paid a lot. They're the ones that are writing stories.
They're the ones that are putting in the work. And the streaming services are just they're putting in the work. It sounds just like a corporate America. Like, all right, I'm gonna open up.
Like,
I'm gonna
profit off of this.
I'm gonna open up a service. I'm gonna open up a service, and I'm gonna open up a service, and I'm gonna manage the service. But the work in the service you're gonna perform, and I'm gonna get rich off of your work. Corporate America.
Pretend much. So, at the moment, the writers started to strike because of the fact that they need a cost of living adjustment. It's not an unfair discussion, but what blew this out of proportion is that all these big wigs, movie producers and whatnot, there's probably some people that may end up watching your stream and listening to us. May end up
Frankie, can they hear you too?
I don't know. If they can suck it.
I mean, I want them to, so that way they're like, what is he talking about? Corporate America? What?
I don't actually know if they can hear me or not. Hold on. You know what? I'll put this on my phone real quick and see. Because my computer's going so slow. Let me see if I can find you.
Ooh. So I don't know if you know this.
Yep, they can hear me. I just heard myself.
Alright, cool. Sweet. Alright, Alright,
so going back into it. Now, with corporate America, blah, 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 I said the big wigs had money and whatnot. So as the writers were striking, trying to get a cost of living adjustment, then all of a sudden, the big wigs, the studios, the heads, the people that made millions, they're on their yachts, they're on their summer vacations, they're doing all this, and they're doing interviews about the writer strike, and they're telling them, y'all are being babies, y'all need to suck it up, while being at these hundreds of thousands of dollar resorts that they own. They're telling them, y'all are making too much money and y'all need to get over it, which pissed off the actors. So they jumped in. There's a little bit more to it. They also are not getting paid a lot. So the writer started it when the corporate part of studios said what they said. It actually pushed the actors to be like, you know what? We need money too. This is not fair that y'all just did what you did and nothing's coming of it. So they jumped into the race, and it didn't end there. In a couple of states, UPS workers have gone on strike.
You know what? I've heard about that. Something about UPS drivers, actually, their salary was raised.
They went on strike, and because of the fact that their corporate people realized, whoa, we need them, they got the raise.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
recently.
They transfer mail, so I mean, you know, a lot of your
recently.
You know, there's an old-fashioned form of advertising, and it's by mail. So, like, you know, Frankie, I don't remember. I don't know if you remember this, and you're
Oh, I was going to start writing letters to you.
on. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope you enjoy the conversation that me and my brother are partaking in.
Y'all talking politics. I just want a nice, clean stream. This is too much for me, dude. I am so sorry, but hey, we're just talking. We're just vibing. There's no ill will. Everyone
He said he
has,
just joined. I got you. He was like, "Don't get carried away. I just joined." Oh, I think he left. No, he's still here. It was aggravating for me at first. I've played a lot of it, so I'm just basically going. Dang! I know his back's broke.
So.
But go ahead, Frankie. Sorry.
The last thing that I'll finish off with the writers and the actors strike has hit so hard that not only did it flood through a lot of the other states where people are like, you know what, we want some of this action, which by all means everyone deserves what they're asking for, and some of them have actually got it. The studios, however, with all these other jobs, actually going, hey, we need them, let's go ahead and give them their cost of living. Some of the studios are still fighting with the writers and the actors, saying, no, y'all make too much. What? All these other corporate job Americas are like, no, we need them. Let's give them money.
Hey, Frankie, hold on a second. Yeah, Daniel, I know. I think it's something to do with his mic. I don't know if I can turn it up, but I don't know. Daniel said, which I had to turn my, when you first joined to talk, I did have to turn my skating volume down to hear you a little better, but your voice is like real soft. Like you, but I mean, I turned my volume down.
Feminine? Would you call me feminine?
Wow, I can.
Feminine?
Okay, I can hear that.
My mic's not close to my mouth. Hold on.
Well, I can hear you real good now. Shoot. All day.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, good. he said, ha 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 ha. Ooh, with the nollie bag heel. But yeah. Ooh, can I keep it? Oh, no.
Did my volume go up a little bit more?
He said, is that simmer? He said, simmer down now.
Yeah, but, the last thing that I heard as of recently was that, in South Carolina, Waffle House employees went on strike. Which people were giving a whole bunch of crap to them.
So it's not just writers and actors.
It's going through a flood of
it's
jobs.
like it's regular employees, because I did hear about UPS. I did not know UPS was involved with the strike.
No, they're not involved with the writers and actors. They're on their own strike, but with the writers starting it, then the actors going into it, everyone has gotten like the motivation to do strikes within their own companies and getting tired of not being paid for what they should be getting paid.
Right. There we go.
The reason I found out about the Waffle House is because Waffle House employees, they some crazy motherfuckers. I love Waffle House. Once in a while.
Waffle House is the place you go, like,
late
if you hungry, you work a night shift, you getting off at like 4 o'clock in the morning, you know exactly where you're going. Yeah.
And if they're going on strike,
Daniel's getting involved. UPS employees get paid a lot. I think it's greedy to strike.
By all means, he's got the right to say that. I mean,
yeah, I mean, hey, on my stream, like, I'm a big supporter of the Constitution, Everybody's got a freedom of speech on my stream.
If anyone, 100% deserves it, is any Waffle House employee.
Oh man, the things they got to deal with.
Exactly. The crazy sons of bitches that come in the middle of the night ordering all the crazy stuff. Not only that, but the way that they're acting. Oh yeah.
When we were working in Kentucky one time, and there was a Waffle House up there. We had a habit of going to, and if I'm not mistaken, I heard a few stories about some like meth heads being kicked out because they were acting crazy.
Oh, Waffle House fired someone.
I'm guessing backtail, regular to reg to fake. What do you want, Daniel?
Crap, what was it? I don't know what state this was in. Excuse me. I don't know what state this was in, but...
Dang! Backtail the reg.
There was a Waffle House where there was employees that went crazy. It was all over TikTok at the time. They ended up actually bringing the woman in for questioning on like a news channel, her local news channel.
Damn, why does it keep going to the lip? Go ahead, Frank.
What was going on? She was going back and forth with the customer. This customer took a chair from the table and threw it at her, and she's one of the people that work on the grill. Without hesitation, she was able to redirect the chair. People were calling her like a superpowered, like there was Super Saiyan, stuff like that. They were joking about it because like she didn't get hurt by the chair. She grabbed it and moved it while it was in mid-air to correct its course to where she didn't get hurt. And you want to know what Waffle House did to her?
Okay, I'll stop doing that. What?
There's literal footage of this employee trying to hurt your employee. And there was some conversations between both of them. And yes, she had lip and she had words to say to the customer, but they fired her because of that whole situation.
And what was she, a manager?
No, she was just a crew person, and the reason that the fight started, from what I remember her saying, it was that they were running out of stuff, but it was during this big rush at the time, and they were all the employees were trying to let this one group of customers know, hey, blah, blah, blah. One of them got really rowdy. It ended up into a fight where a chair got thrown from a customer at an employee, and then said employee got fired from the company of Waffle House because of that.
Yeah, Daniel said that they fired the good ones. Oh. Come on. That's not a backtail. I bet that's a back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he said the reg. Okay, I about forgot it. Does that count? You like it, Daniel? I was about to kick flip to fakie, and you said the reg.
And with that being said, in South Carolina, if they've pretty much put their foot down and said, hey, we're on strike until y'all can give us a cost of living adjustment, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm going to back the motherfuckers that can take a chair and catch it in mid-air and not get hurt. High-paid houses up in the mountains where you don't want to get hurt just to avoid conflict. These motherfuckers will fuck you up.
Oh, Dad, how'd that happen? Yeah. He's so for some reason it didn't, I'm looking at my phone to see chat, and for some reason it did not pop up on the YouTube chat, so I had to look on my PlayStation chat to see what you said. I'll try to do it again, but good luck to me. Hold on a minute, Frank, I gotta scratch my eyes again.
Ooh, Twisted Metal Black is for sale for $4.99.
Good grief.
Okay there, Charlie Brown. Persona 4, $13.99. Street Fighter 5, $9.99. You're playing Session, right?
No, I'm playing. Hold on. Alright, Daniel, if you don't mind, if you enjoy the content, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if you really don't mind, smash that like button. Oh, and I got some,
Oh, and if you really don't mind...
if you look at the links below, I don't have them posted right now, but I will after this stream. If you want to look at the links below, there's other ways to support me if you choose to. Anyway, yeah, enjoy playing some Rocket League. Appreciate you stopping by the stream. What were you saying, though, Frankie? Sorry, my eyes, my face, everything just was like on an itching.
Nothing. That's pretty much done. Oh, me and Will finished that Twisted Metal show. We're so mad right now.
Finished it?
It was only 10 episodes for the first season.
Oh, okay. So it's still gonna go, but alright.
And we're mad because of the fact that the writers and the actor strike is still going with no end in sight right now. And we can't, they haven't even started on the next season. I hope they don't get canceled for this. Because the studio will cancel a show because of the fact... And it's on Peacock, so it's on the streaming service. And the streaming service will cancel a show if they know that they're not going to get anything from it, even with a strike going.
You make me just want to stay with YouTube.
Well, it's getting really, really bad, but the thing is that people are going to have to end up looking forward to in the future, as of right now, going back and watching old classic movies and old classic TV shows is your best option. It's literally, I would say, what is in everybody's wheelhouse to do right now.
Oh, hey, to jump back on the subject, you said that you thought about sending letters to me, Seth, Jazz, and Brandon, all of us. It's crazy because this is like one of the cheapest ways of advertising, and like I said, I've got two basically licensed. One is a license, one's a commission. I've got a license under my belt now, and I've got a commission under my belt. So I've mailed off letters for my notary side gig, and I just recently mailed off letters to my life insurance gig. And I was trying to brainstorm tonight right before you joined, and so that would, and we had our conversation. I was brainstorming hard because I was just in my zone skating, nobody here to talk to. So a YouTuber that I watch, I don't know if he still has his realtor's license, but his career started out as a realtor. And he said what he did was one of the simplest ways of advertising. He put an advertisement on his car. He had a paid off little Ford, I think it was. I don't know if it was Ford. Anyway, he had like a little paid off little car. It was a little car, but it was, paid off, whatever. He said I simply just put an advertisement on the side. And for his career and being a realtor or whatever. Like I said, I don't know if he still has his license because he ended up getting into investing in real estate, and because of that he blew up. He's doing YouTube videos too about it, like how to invest this way, invest that way. He's worth several millions of dollars. So I don't even know if he still into the license part of it. I know he still has a big influence in the real estate, but as for the license of being a realtor, I don't know if he still has that. But anyway, when he said that, I got to thinking about that. That was in the back of my head. I was like, why don't I do that? I was like, I don't know anybody who can print off stuff like that for life insurance and notary. And I got to thinking, I was like, dude, because I'm all for plain and simple, you know. I was like, I can go to Walmart and buy mailbox stickers, big and small, and I can spell out words on the back of my windshield when I go to do deliveries. So I was like, you know what? I'm down for it. So I was gonna put like a little I was gonna think of something to advertise for my life insurance, and then put on the side also mobile notary, and then I got really thinking right before you joined. I was really thinking, I was like, you know what? To really promote my YouTube, I can also put check me out on YouTube, Casual Thomas. And then I'm kind of glad you joined because my brain really started digging into it. Like, dude, I'm ready to do it now. And here it is at 1:33 in the morning. I was like, I'd prefer not to leave the house right now. So you ended up joining and asking me to join your chat, and I was like, cool. And I got talking about you, talking about the movies and everything like that, and it just took my mind off it. And I'm like, I'm glad I can worry about it tomorrow. Yeah.
Not only that, but you'd have to literally, where I may drive 24 minutes out of my way, you'd literally have to drive 30 to 40 minutes out of your way just to go and do something like that.
What are you talking
about? Getting those letters and stuff like that?
No. You talking about the letters I sent out?
The ones that you're talking about putting on the back of your car.
Oh no, mailbox letters. You can get mailbox letters from your local Walmart.
Oh damn, that's right. Aren't I a stupid fucker?
I've gotten them for display on my hard hat.
I forget where I would have to go to be able to get stickers to mail letters off. Other than going to the actual mail area. Like one of those places. Yeah.
Sorry, when you're a broke man, but you still have things to work with, you think a lot. I've basically got 2 jobs, but the 2 jobs both consist of both consist about how much work I put into them. And in fact, I just joined. All right, so I subscribed on nationalnotaryassociation.com. They have this thing called Find a Notary, and I just got a subscription for 3 months. Where if you're looking at a notary, and you go to National Notary, you click Find a Notary if you're really in a bind. Well, supposedly my name is up there now, and then like I said, the reason why I got into life insurance is because if you know how to hook up a policy right, which that's what I've learned, if you know how to hook a policy up right, it can benefit you as an investor, benefit you a lot. And I'm like, I want to get more with investors, because if they understand what they can do with this policy, then, and you can open up more. So I'm like, that's more of an opportunity for me to grow as an agent. So I was like, you know what? So I just joined, if you go to Google and you type in North Carolina Real Estate Investors Association, they've got a page, but there's three chapters. There's the Raleigh chapter, there's the Charlotte chapter, and there's the Wilmington chapter. Well, Raleigh's the closest chapter for me. So I clicked join to be a member at the Raleigh chapter, and I'm like, alright, so I subscribed for a month, so I'm a member of a Real Estate Investors Association. So I'm hoping to hook up with some investors and get them some policies and stuff like that. But yeah, so I've got work. I mean, I can continue working while I'm home, and I'm excited for that. But I just got to find the best way to bring to people to me, and that's what I'm working on.
I just found an online game that looks fun as crap.
Skater XL? Skater XL?
The company is an independent company, and I kid you not, I was searching Quake. Quake 1 is right now for sale for like $3 and some change. And Quake 2 has just landed on the system, so 2. I'm about to look it up online because we played a Quake. I can't remember what the Quake was. I was going to look that up and find out. But I found, while looking at the recommendations at the bottom of the game, because I wanted to see what other Quakes there were on the system, they had over in a corner, Shotgun Farmers. It is a multiplayer game where your shotguns are different things that farmers, like it's shaped like a shotgun, but where the bullets would be, like where you would put the bullets at, it's like different, it's different veggies or whatnot that you would grow as a farmer. Like there's a corn shotgun, then there, like, someone threw a pineapple grenade at someone. It's funny as shit. It's only like $10.
Hey, Frankie, what about Armageddon? You remember that game? Oh, let me rephrase that. Sorry, Worm Armageddon.
There's a Worms game up here.
Hey, but is it Worm Armageddon?
That one and...
You don't know what... Do you remember what I'm talking about? We used to play that game a lot.
Hold on.
It was a PlayStation. It was a PlayStation 1 game, I believe.
I know. Hold on.
Frankie's like, don't try me.
I'm gonna look up Quake first. Quake.
Quakety Quake. Don't talk Quake.
Quickety Quake.
You know what I miss? The old Nickelodeons. Dang, I still fail. How'd that happen? Nah, Will was telling me about a session. It's got like a story and everything to it. This game, it's not really... I don't know anything about a story. It's mainly just to skate.
I don't know what Quake it was that we played.
If you can find the case of it, because I remember staring at the case of the Xbox game is like burnt into my brain. So if you can find the case of it, I can probably tell you, yeah, that's the case I remember.
Did it have characters on it?
Yes, it had like 2 aliens, I think. 2 alien-looking dudes. Either 2 or 1. I knew there was. Do I have that game, or is it still at Mom's house? I can't remember. Alright, kickflip. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me, kickflip? I never done none to you. Oh. Okay, so I've been streaming for like an hour.
By any chance, was this it?
I'm waiting on the text. Where you at? Old text message. One image. Yes. So it was Quake 2.
Quake 2 just hit PlayStation 3. I mean 4.
Alright, so it was Quake 2 that I remember.
What was the other thing you wanted me to look up?
There was something else? Oh, Worm Armageddon.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, Washington's busy right now. It's a busy, but...
What are you looking at?
DoorDash.
So, they released a game called Worms WMD. Let's see. Battlegrounds, Rumble, World Party, and Worms Armageddon PlayStation 1 emulation. No, I did not mean... Thank you.
You're not welcome.
Oh my god. Looking at these images for this game. Oh my god.
Brings back some memories, don't it?
God damn, I would stream this and have fucking fun. Did you remember going through and just playing against the AI and we would take turns trying to blow the fuckers up?
What, on Worm Armageddon?
Yeah.
I just remember us. Yeah, I remember that, and I remember us just like...
Because it was a 2-player. It was the very first game that was a... Well, no, it was a 4-player, apparently.
We thought it was hilarious. Like, I remember being a kid and, like, hoping that I aimed... Like, when I was...
I remember how a 4-player worked on it. It was the very first one that did a multiplayer on the PlayStation 1, and the reason... the way that it did it and it worked so well is... You played with one controller, each person took turns with their character in their area, setting up and blowing up the other person.
Yeah, and we thought it was hilarious because I remember laughing because, like, you could not exactly see where the other person was. It was almost like Battleship. Like, you had to guess. And, like, you'd always hear the worms, like, take cover! And, like, if the bomb hit, it was just hilarious.
I think we laughed a lot whenever they survived and they're like, huh, oh my god. And then they had these little voices and you didn't know what they were going to say.
I always remember, like, right when you shot the bomb off.
I believe they cussed. I believe they cussed too because there was sometimes...
It might have been a beat. It might have been like a beat.
Yeah, you knew they were cussing and that's what made it so much more funny while we were laughing so hard. There was a certain point where we were not trying to kill each other, but trying to blow up around the character so we would hear the worm go, mother, beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. But I remember, like, that's, like, the only thing I really remember is, like, shooting the bomb, trying to hope that you got close, and as soon as you push the trigger to go shoot the bomb, you heard the little worm voice, take cover! And then, like, either you hit them and they're like, oh, or you didn't. I can't remember what they said with that, but it was hilarious.
Yeah, but Armageddon is up here for sale for $9.99.
Worm Armageddon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap. I enjoy it, but hopefully I can go ahead and get some stickers afterwards.
I'll be at work at 3
p.m.
So did you go with Seth when he went to South Carolina, or was it just him?
What, this time?
Uh-huh.
Well, I got a baby on the way Saturday, so the outage is tomorrow, but the guy that called me and Seth, I told him like last week because the outage was supposed to be this weekend, or last weekend, sorry. And I was hoping I could have made it because, I mean, it's work and I kind of like the money. But he said that the plant pushed it to this weekend, and I told him, I said, you know, I really don't want to say his name on stream. I don't know how he feels about that, but anyway, the boss man.
You don't have to say it. I know who you're talking about.
Well, the boss man, I was talking to him, and I was like, look, man, I don't think I said his name, have I?
You have told me.
Oh, I didn't. Did I say it just in on stream? Because I can't remember if I did or not.
No.
Oh, all right.
You said boss man.
All right. Well, I was talking to the boss man, and
you keep on going the way you're going, you're gonna end up saying it, trying not to say it. So
yeah.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Move on.
So I was talking to him, and I told him, I said, I'm just gonna let you know ahead of time while I'm here in front of you, so that way you don't think I'm trying to ditch out on you or anything like that. I got a baby on the way. The induction date is Saturday the 12th. And me and him got to joking a little bit about it, but he was like, alright. So he knows what's going on this weekend. I have baby girl Saturday. The scheduled induction is at 10 o'clock, but Jasmine notified me that they want us there for paperwork, to get paperwork done by 9:30, so I'm having a baby, boys.
I have them babies. I swear I did. I having the babies.
Well, I mean, I'm still trying to figure out who the father is, but yeah. That's what me and the boss man joked about. He was like, you know if it's yours or not? I was like, no. Which I joke with Jasmine about it all the time, but I'm
sure
pretty sure
she's like, shut up.
Yeah. But how do I know that baby's mine? You look kind of like the neighbor. But when this clock right here says I have been streaming for 2 hours, I'm probably gonna get off.
I was going to get on, but I am definitely not getting on now. Like, getting on and talking to you put me in a situation where I gotta get, trust me, I want to get back on, because I will let you know that, the last couple of streams I had where I put the mic, that's the game microphone, straight to the system, I had over 80 views of that. Well, it was a recorded video that was live on Twitch that got moved over to YouTube, but I got frickin' 80 frickin' views. So, and that's with no face cam, it's just with a mic, which I am down with that. That's fine. I put my face on almost every single one of my TikTok videos. And at the moment right now, I wouldn't say that I'm blowing up, but I am happy with what I am getting on YouTube. It's fun. Not YouTube, TikTok. It's fun. It's I put one video out. A day, which what I need to do is make a better schedule for doing that. I gotta get myself a better schedule for all of this, because what I wanted to do and what I was starting to do that I have now stopped doing, because I was trying to figure out, is it better for me to do 2 videos? Is it better for me to do 3 videos? The TikTok algorithm fucked me in my like sleep situation over. So I'm like, look, I'm only averaging around 250 views and a couple of likes here and there. Most of them are probably from the people that are already following me. If anything, I just need to go back to doing one video a day. It's not going to kill me, and it'll actually make it to where I still have content to put down every day, because of the fact that I'm not putting everything that I've recorded all in one day, trying to be like, I need these views, I need these views, I also need these subscribers and followers. So it's like, yeah. But I have found out something interesting. There is a guy, the way he talks reminds me a lot of you.
Does Megan know about this guy? Frankie, no, I'm joking.
I don't follow him, but
Frank, it was a gay joke.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I moved past it.
I hope my stream be like, oh, so you make gay jokes and like cancel him. I don't make no money off this anyway.
Sad life for the low budget streamers. Anyways, moving forward.
Really. It'd be funny if they cancel me for bullying, harassment, or something like that. It was a joke.
And it's my brother, Athol.
Yeah. He knows how to take one, and in more ways than one.
Anyways, on TikTok, this guy, I can't remember the name of his stream. I found him about a year ago, actually, and he just started popping back up on my TikTok. About a year ago when I found him, he is a construction worker, and everyone joked because of the fact that he sounded so close and alike of Heath Ledger's Joker, like the way he talks, almost exactly like Heath Ledger's Joker. And he made fun of that too, which made me laugh. I did like a couple of those videos. But he, because he started getting TikTok famous, then is like, you know what, I'm going to see if I can't make this a bit of a career. Stop being in construction, took to being on the road, because he actually lives slightly on the road. He's a, damn, I forget what the name of it is. I don't know if you know which the type of people I'm talking about, the ones that they don't have like a normal home life. It's more smaller is better, which is funny because he was living in a car and he had like internet, this, that, and another. I stopped watching him for a while because I was like, I don't see where this is kind of going and whatnot. All of a sudden he popped back up on my algorithm on my For You page, and it's because he's blowing up harder in popularity than he was before. Like, he was already getting popular, but he blew up, and the reason for it is he's got so many revenues of money coming through.
Streams of income.
Yes. Streams of income. I don't think he has anything quite like you do, but he's got quite a bit, and he bought land out in the desert, and he's living on his land in a canopy, like almost like a tent that has open windows and whatnot, and he's streaming every day. He's streaming every day, just him being out there working, building a fence to go around the front part where the main road is, the front part of his real estate, and then he's going to start building like his home and stuff like that. He's literally building his house, and people are watching this. He's making money, and I know apparently now that you can make some money. I know that it may not be quite a lot, but when you get to where you're getting as many views as he is and stuff like that, blah blah blah, he doesn't do live streams from what I see. He only does like videos, And for however many people view his videos and stuff like that, he makes a lot, quite a bit of money off of his videos. And here's the thing, he blows every bit of it. And people were commenting, and it's like, how are you affording all this equipment and doing all this stuff? And he goes, he's talking trash, saying it's like, well, I could hold on to all that money and have to pay taxpayer dollars back to the government, but since they don't know how to actually control the fucking money that they've actually made us go bankrupt with, I'd rather just blow the money on equipment that I need / don't need, and not have to worry about paying those dumb shits in America. Shits in government.
He found out how to, it's the tax code. He figured it out. Is what it sounds like. The tax code, if you spend money on a liability, basically, you can claim that liability as a tax write-off.
So all the money that he's making from TikTok, and he's got another stream of income. He talked about a couple of them because people were asking, is like, how are you affording to get all this stuff just from TikTok? He's like, well, one, I'm actually making quite a bit of money off of TikTok. I'm not going to tell you exactly how much, but I will tell you that it's actually a lot more than what people will actually tell you, where they're saying, oh, you can't make a lot. You can make a lot if you're up in the numbers. And then I have other revenues of stream, like other revenues of places to get cash. He's just going on about it, and he's talking about it, he's letting everybody know, and I'm just like, it made me laugh how he dissed America, and it was like, I'd rather blow the money on shit that I do need. Shh, I need it. Don't let them know I don't need it. But I'd rather blow it on shit that I don't need / do need, instead of giving them tax money that they don't seem to be able to actually keep us out of being bankrupt in our government. I was like, holy damn, the shots that were fired right there, and the fact that he, like, you can't deny what this guy is doing. I don't know how much views he's getting on his actual videos, but I can tell you that he has nearly 1 million likes almost every fucking video that he throws out. Not K. Like, no, they are K. So they're at like 900. They're at like 989 or 988.8 or 9 K, which is thousands, but he's almost close to being in the millions. I think I've seen some of them where they were in the actual millions. He's getting likes from that many fucking people. So you have no idea how many people are actually watching it past that. I'd say that he's cheating the system right now, but in the good way for him. Like, he is making, you know what, when I go up, I'll see if I can't find him. If I can find him, I will send you the one.
Ghetto bird.
This may take a minute, and I may go quiet because I'm actually paying attention to finding it.
You're good. front tail this. I'm gonna front tail this hobo. I'm gonna front tail it. Maybe I won't.
Oh man. Man, this guy normally is popping on my For You page. I ain't seen him pop up here once. Did I actually follow him? By accident? Is he in my following? It's some bullshit. Show up, damn it. For all the times that you don't want to show up, or you do want to show up.
That's how it be, dog. That's how it be.
You don't show up every other damn time, but you're not gonna show up this time. Fuck you.
In the neck. Well. Day. To be honest with you, Frankie, it's getting kind of late, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and head off.
Watch you get off, and I fucking find this guy.
I'm gonna give it to about 2:10 or 2:08. It's 2:06 right now. I'm gonna give it 2:08, and I'm getting off.
There's another guy that I actually watched. This guy's called, he's Nate Prostowski, off-grid homesteader / beard model in WV. He makes his own coffee, sells it. He has beard care. He lives off of solar panels. He does have internet, but it's like,
sounds like to me it's completely off the grid.
Like, he is off the grid, and he has 3.3 million followers, 155.9 million likes on overall on all of his videos, and he does a live stream where he has AI. So there's a thing that's becoming popular on TikTok called AI streams, where a person dresses himself up real nice, making himself look like if they're a AI computer robot, and then they for everything that you do, for every you send them a rose, or you send them those little pieces, like bitcoins, or the coins that you would send off of omelet arcade that would, like, for every one of them would equal up to like a penny or something like that, or
Like Cheerbit or something like that?
exactly like that. So each one of those different icons that give different amounts of actual bits, these people that are starting to do AI act like AI, and they will just be like, "Oh, thank you for the food." And they would. It annoys the shit out of me because they make the smacking now.
You know what they call it?
Noise.
I know the name for that. You know what they call that? They
What?
call it ASMR. And I cannot stand it.
Well, like, there's one person that I will watch that when she's talking, because she has her mic so high pitched that it sounds like she's smacking, but she's not, and we can listen to her doing the ASMR, but they aren't doing that. They have their microphone for their phone set up the right way. They just these people are doing that. Actual AI. It's a old lawnmower that runs off of this it's like brain. Runs off of a brain. The brain communicates to this
Pinky and the brain.
It communicates to this line, like the only way I can think of it, like an extension cord line, but you take it and you put it around your yard, and you would bury it as much as you possibly can, so that way it doesn't nick it and run over it, but you put it where you want this lawnmower to mow, and you cut it off with that cord. It tells it, okay, you've gone too far, you need to back up, and it keeps it within the square area of the lawn that you need it to be in. And then you have a charging port, so he's made a little docking bay for it to go into. He's rigged it up to where when it's getting ready to go live and it's going to start doing its thing after it's charged, it has a phone connected to it. All he has to do is just set up everything, and people will be on a ride with him as this thing goes and mows the portion of the lawn that he's got it connected to mow. And he said he used to make nearly 1,000 to like 750 every stream. Now it's kind of died down to where it's about 100 to 150. And that's almost every day. He was making off the grid.
That's a lot of money.
$1,000 every fucking day.
That's a lot of money, because roughly 30 days in a month. That's 30 grand a month.
You telling me? This dude just goes on a live stream for a day where he's actually not the one that's streaming. He's got a damn lawnmower that's pretty much a brain doing it and making him that much money.
Every time you say it, there's like a brain, I think Pinky and the brain.
Pinky and the brain. I know.
That was crazy. Both my feet came off the board, and like I was like, all right, I give up, and then it went to a blunt slide like I wanted it to. I was like, don't play with my head like that. Sounds like someone's like walking into the room. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get this blunt heel flip to fake out, and then once I get it, I'm probably gonna call it oh, you gotta be kidding me. Probably gonna call it a night.
Why the fuck can I not find you now?
You
It's
ain't looking in the
embarrassing.
right place.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes!
I swear when I find this,
Dying.
I'm gonna end up I'm gonna immediately send you a video of this dude. wonder if I actually liked any of the videos recently.
Oh yeah.
Watch me be 100% fucking wrong on this.
Frankie. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. If you find that video, just send it to me. Anyway, stream.
I will.
I got if you want to support me, I got links, and they probably won't be there right after the stream, but they're gonna be in there after the stream. So if you want to support me, I've got an Amway e-commerce account. I've got a SkateShop, casual skate shop, Shopify e-commerce account, and I've got some Amazon affiliate links for some book recommendations in the links below. Y'all check them out. And if you get a wild hair and want to support me, I mean, that's a good way for you to get a product and still support me. So it's kind of like, yeah. Anyway, all right. Y'all have a good night.
Man, I want to get Twisted Metal again.
Yeah, I want to stream it. I want to stream that and one Armageddon. Let me get off the stream. Alright, stream. Yeah. Oh, by the way, stream. Yeah. Y'all go check him out. Dev7 Jester. or this Jester's World. Sorry. Yeah. Alright. I am.